Hello ladies and gentlemen, Snowflake here and welcome to another episode of Skyrim. In the last episode, we got some revenge in the Companion's quest line after Kodak Whitemane was felled by two random Silverhand guys who broke into Jorvaska, and apparently the entire group of the Companions could not hold off those two Silverhand assassins, at least until they killed Kodak Whitemane. They should be ashamed of that, by the way. But Vilkas and I decided to go get ourselves some revenge. And it wasn't just revenge, they also did steal... Oh, I guess there was more than two if they managed to steal and take back the fragments of Wuthrad. So maybe I retract that statement a little bit, but there's still... You can't be an organisation as strong as the Companions and get wrecked in your own base inside a city. Like, that's embarrassing. But yeah, we got back the fragments of Wuthrad. We wiped out the Silverhand in that place that was called... Is it Driftwater Refuge? I think it was. Yeah, so me and Vilkas took everyone out there. Without too much trouble, I would say. And yeah, we've got one last quest. This is actually going to be the Companion's finale quest. It's called Glory of the Dead, and all we know about it is Kodak Whitman, not Whitemane, Kodak Whitman, has a funeral right now, and we need to go to it. And obviously that's not going to be the entire final quest, going to a funeral, but we'll find out what else there's going to be later. Yeah, I should attend the funeral of Kodak, or it's not even Kodak, it's Kodak Whitman, the late harbinger of the Companions. Rest in peace, Kodak. Not just the Companions leader, but the camera company too. I don't know if they were a camera company, but they made cameras. Pitbull said that one line. He rhymed Kodak with Kodak. That's what I remember. Shout out Pitbull. Anyway, let's go to a funeral. Probably shouldn't be laughing, but we got it out of our system before the funeral. Not really dressed in black. I've got black headphones. If that helps. Probably not. Who's Heimska talking to today? Burger, right.
There's a rift here in Skyrim. Can't neither magic nor the passing of time.
My favorite drinking buddy. Let's get some mead.
I work with my mother to sell fruits and vegetables. It's fun most days, but hard work.
Gotcha. Alright, well, Heimska's going to be the backdrop to this funeral, it would seem. Now everyone's up there. We're doing it at the Skyforge. Alright, fair enough.
I'll do it. Before the ancient flame.
Oh, Jarl Balgruuf's here.
At this loss, we weep.
We weep.
For the fallen, we shout.
Do you want me to shout? I'll shout.
And for ourselves, we take our leave.
Oh, okay, time to go. Rest in peace, my man, Kodak. Kodak, rest in peace, Kodak. Alright, we're burning the corpse. Guess that's some tradition.
The spirit is departed. Members of the circle, let us withdraw to the Underforge to grieve our last together.
Ooh, werewolf party.
You have the fragments of Wuthrad still? I'll need to prepare them for mounting again.
I return them with honor. Let's get in the spirit of the occasion.
Don't get too flowery on me, lad.
Okay.
Of course, I have a small favor to ask of you. There's another piece that Kodak always kept close to himself. Would you go to his chambers and bring it back for me? I'm not sure I'm the best one to go through his things.
Why not? Alright, He doesn't like me getting too flowery, so I guess I'll have to.
I appreciate it.
And that's it. That's the final quest. There's a whole bunch of people here. Grill, Tilma, Vignar,
Not now.
Ayla, Farkas. Okay, not now. Torva, Rhea, Nada. Irilith's here. Danica Pierspring. Valgriff. Nothing to say. Avanici. Athis. You're just gonna watch Yorland at work? That's pretty valid. I mean, he's just going straight back to work, like, while Kodlak's corpse is burning on the Skyforge. He's like, I don't care. Work is work. I've gotta get things done. I respect that. Alright, well, let's go get the missing piece for Yorland. Let's rifle through Kodlak's personal effects. Is this a secret door? Looks a little bit like one. Would have been cool. Okay. Well, apparently this is still stealing, even though Kodlak is no more. Okay, fragment of Ruthrad, gold, Kodlak's journal, and 2 tankards. Alright, well, I don't think any of this is stealing, is it? Otherwise it would be red. Give the final fragment to Yorland. Will do. But first of all, we're going to snoop through Kodlak's journal and find out a little bit more about what was going on in the dude's head. In my dream, I see the line of harbingers start with Ysgramor. Each of them ascends to Sovngarde until we come to Terfik, who first turned us to the ways of the beast. Ah, he's the guy that did the deal with the witches, I guess. He tries to enter Sovngarde, but before he can even approach soon, he is set upon by a great wolf, who pulls him into the hunting grounds, where Hircine laughs with welcoming arms. People know a lot about how Sovngarde works. They know Sun is like the gatekeeper. Interesting. Terfik seems regretful, but also eager to join Hircine after a lifetime of service as a beast. Then I see every next harbinger turn away from Sovngarde and enter the hunting grounds of their own accord, till it comes to me, and I see great Sun on the misty horizon, beckoning me. It appears I have a choice, and then at my side a stranger I had not seen before. As I look into his eyes, we turn to see the same wolf who dragged away Terfik, and he and I draw weapons together. I realize this is only a dream, but a strong enough dream to inspire a man like me to take to writing, so it must be of some import. I've spoken of my thoughts to the circle, withholding the part about the stranger lest Skur worry I will no longer seek his counsel, and I was not surprised to see them torn by it. Skur and Ayla are strong in the ways of a beast, and even seem to suggest that the hunting grounds would be their choice of afterlife, if it were truly a choice. Well, fair enough, if that's what they want to do. Not everyone has to go to Sovngarde. Vilkas seemed most troubled. The boy is as fierce as a saber cat in battle, but his heart's fire burns too brightly at times. He felt deceived, and I don't blame him. Farkas didn't know what to think, but I believe he will come around with me and his brother eventually. He usually does. I don't know what to do about Skur and Ayla. I know they respect the companions and me, but they take to the blood more deeply than the rest of us. Fortune smiles upon us. Yesterday Vilkas was telling me how difficult it had been for him to give up his transformations, until we can pursue a true cure. The twins and I have chosen not to give in to the beast blood. Didn't Farkas transform when we were in the cave with him? Vilkas didn't, to his credit. But Farkas definitely did. Maybe this was written afterwards, though. For me, it's provided a clearer head, but Vilkas seems to be suffering a bit for it. Farkas seems completely untroubled. That boy continues to amaze with his fortitude. While Vilkas was confiding through the shadows of Jorvaska, I saw a newcomer approach, who wished to join our numbers. Is that me? So this, yeah, so I guess this was written before. So Farkas did transform after he wrote this. It was the stranger from my dream, the one who would stand with me against the beast. What are you, Uriel Septim the Seventh? Why does everyone see me in their dreams? Vilkas began speaking obliquely, not wishing to air our problems in front of our guest. I had to be doubly cautious to not reveal anything of our secrets to the newcomer, while also not revealing the details of my dream to Vilkas. I think I remember that conversation. I don't know how the politicians deal with these sorts of machinations daily. In any case, I've sent Vilkas to test the newcomer. We'll see if he is truly the great warrior I dreamt of. But I hit him a few times, and that proved I was the warrior he dreamt of. This newcomer, it seems, is made of decent stock. He calls himself Snowflake, and has already impressed some of the circle with his mettle. I still keep my own counsel on his place in my dream for now. Let us see what kind of destiny he is carving before hitching to him. In the meanwhile, I look for ways of cleansing my blood. The writings and legends on the subject are sparse and contradictory. I don't wish to engage any wizardry on this matter, but I fear they may be the only ones who best know how to navigate these worlds of knowledge. It's apparent to me now that Terfik's choice to turn us was indeed a mistake. Magics and their ilk are not in keeping with the spirit of the companions. We face our problems directly, without the needs of such trickery. I can only hope to guide us back to the true path of Ysgramor before the rot takes me. Snowflake continues to impress. I don't know yet where he will stand on the question of the blood, but the question has not been presented yet. He does know that we carry the beast blood, and appears curious about it. Soon enough I can explain our troubles, and hopefully see what role he will play. I am amazed that Ayla thinks she can keep a secret among this drunken rabble, especially with the loss of Skjor. My heart aches. Emotions are fraying, and the walls of discretion are the first to fall. Apparently she and Snowflake are waging their own separate war against the Silverhand. That we did. In retaliation for Skjor's death. Their hearts are noble, but the course of vengeance is running hot, and I fear the counterstroke that may come if they do not rein in their fury. Snowflake shows valor, though. Even in this more underhanded time, we have not had cause to speak much, and that is something I deeply regret. I have high hopes for his destiny, but I realize that his appearance in my dream may indeed mark him as the harbinger to succeed me. Ooh! I'm going to be head of the companions, or kind of head of the companions, where no one's really the head. I have received few dreams over the course of my life, but when they come, I have learned to trust them. I have also learned to trust the instincts of my heart, which tells me that Snowflake can carry the companion's legacy as truly as any residing in Jorvaska, especially with the loss of Skjor. Ayla is too solitary, Vilkas too fiery, and Farkas too kind-hearted. Oh, what, I'm not kind-hearted? What did I do that made me seem not kind-hearted? I guess I went on a revenge path. Only Snowflake stands as a true warrior who can keep a still mind amidst these burning hearts. I will not speak to him of any of this, though. It is too much to burden another with. My hope is that he and I can keep counsel over the coming years, that I can impart the wisdom of the harbingers. Nah, nothing takes years in Elder Scrolls. All things in time. Firstly, I will seek his assistance in a matter of the witches of Glenmoril. It would appear that our path to the cure is not without some poetic justice of the tricksters who first cursed us. As you like a little bit of revenge yourself, Kodak. But cool. If anyone wanted a summary of the... Why do I feel like this interface has just changed? I'm tripping. But if you wanted a summary of a companion storyline, there you go, Kodak's journal, ladies and gentlemen. Weird that he talks about wanting to heed our counsel, but then never actually saying wanting to talk to us. Yep, and you got one less to tend to now. Rest in peace, Kodak. Alright, everyone's munching.
Might head down to the meadery later, see what they're brewing up. You can smell the honey on the wind.
I
Yeah,
never
you're
thought
very
they would
fond to
actually
say
let
that.
me join the
You know I like
companions.
hammers and axes.
For now, aren't they slow? I can get in and out before you have one.
We've had this
swing.
conversation before, fellas.
Let's test that out sometime.
You grieving, Brill?
I'd be dead if not for Bignar.
Nope.
Took me in and helped
Business
me
as
turn
normal
my
for you
life
guys. Okay, Ria, Nyada, Sup. Do you have anything extra to say?
I was the newest companion until you
I'm
came
still
along.
trying to figure out why
Guess that's
Skjor let
okay.
you in the first
Means
place.
I can show you the ropes.
Now, if you'll excuse me.
Okay, I guess everyone let. Well, Kodak's still burning up there. Uh oh. Before I trap myself in. It's not really doing a very quick job, is it?
You're back.
Yep. Didn't take me too long, did it? But actually, I was reading a book, so maybe it did take me a while. I have Kodlak's fragment.
Thank you. Your shield siblings have withdrawn to the Underforge. I think they're waiting for you.
Alright. Wolf Conference.
The old man had one wish before he died. He didn't get it. It's as simple as that.
Being Moonborn is not so much of a curse as you might think, Lucas.
That's fine for you. But he wanted to be clean. He wanted to meet Iskramor and know the glories of Sovngarde. But all that was taken.
Lucas do be spitting though.
And you avenged him.
Kodak did not care for vengeance.
No, Farkas, he didn't. And that's not what this is about. We should be honoring Kodak, no matter our own thoughts on the blood.
You're right. It's what he wanted, and he deserved to have it.
Kodak used to speak of a way to cleanse his soul, even in death. You know the legends of the tomb of Iskramor.
There, the souls of the harbingers will heed the call of Northern Steel. We can't even enter the tomb without Uthrad, and it's in pieces like it has been for
Only we had a blacksmith.
And dragons were just stories, and elves once ruled Skyrim.
Oh, who let you in,
Because
Yorland?
something is, doesn't mean it must be. The blade is a weapon, a tool. Tools are meant to be broken and repaired.
And he's already fixed Wolfred.
Did you repair the blade?
This is the first time I've had all the pieces, thanks to our shield brother here. The flames of
Lucas helped too.
reforged the shattered. The
Jeez.
flames of Kodak shall fuel the rebirth of Uthrad, and now it will take you to meet him once more. As the one who bore the fragments, I think you should be the one to carry Uthrad into battle. The rest of you, prepare to journey to the tomb of Isgramor for Kodak.
Since when does Yorland give us orders? No, go to Isgramor's Tomb of the Circle. Cool. Everyone's I guess they're not following me, they're just in a rush to do it all by themselves. Wolfrad, weight 25, value 2,000. That's... Is that the, like, most valuable item we've ever had? Especially deadly to elves, that's interesting. Guess Isgramor wasn't a fan. Alright fellas, I guess I'll meet you there then, if we're not following each other. Looks like Winterhold's actually closest to Isgramor's tomb. So let's head over there. Alright. No way up there. That'll do, probably. Where exactly? Okay, this island that I'm looking at. Oh, come on, that didn't hurt that much. Don't cry now. So, yeah, we're gonna ignore Wolfie over there. This is just a log. Too cold for fish, I guess. Detected? Who'll be detecting me? Who wants to try me? Alright, now the small matter of getting up there. Alright, there's hawkers roaming around. That's okay, they don't mind as long as you don't get close. Anyway, close apparently. Oh, it's down here. Ysgramor's tomb discovered. Now, I wonder what we'll find down here. I'm quite curious. Ooh, there's burial urns. That's telling me we're gonna get some Draugr. That makes sense. This is a Ysgramor is a famous Nord hero, so it would make sense that he's buried in a tomb, and if it's a tomb, it would make sense for there to be Draugr. I get that. Yeah, the gang beat me to it.
This is the resting place of Ysgramor, and his most trusted generals. You should be cautious.
Why do we need to be cautious?
The original companions, their finest warriors, rest with Ysgramor. You'll have to prove yourselves to them.
I killed Alduin in Sovngarde.
I'd wager they've actually expected us. They just want to be sure that you're worthy. Be ready for an honorable battle.
I can summon some of them if they can make an honorable battle. Are you not coming?
Kodak was right. I let vengeance rule my heart.
I was right there with you,
regret
buddy.
Nothing of what we did at Driftshade, but I can't go any further with my mind fogged or my heart grieved.
So what? You came here just to look at the statue? Came all this way from Whiterun just to say, you know what? I'm not going any further than the front door. How do we get inside?
Return Wuthra to Ysgramor. It should open the way.
Oh, I don't get to keep him?
Aye.
Alright, well. Broken iron sword blade. Broken iron sword handle. It's peculiar. We'll take unique items. You don't need a valueless jug. Wolf pelt. Wolf pelt. Is that it? Nope, that's disrespectful. That's okay. There's several different doors. Alright, I guess we can't do any... Well, let's talk to everybody first.
For Kodak.
Oh, okay.
For Kodak.
For Kodak.
Okay. Nothing crazy there. Go on, take your axe back. Get to the burial chamber. Okay, did only one of those doorways open? It would appear so. Ooh, our first big threat. The skeevers. Well, have we proved ourselves worthy yet? No? Maybe 2 or 3 more skeevers, and then we'll have proved ourselves.
Never should have come here.
Oh, we got...
Shall feed the dead from the dead.
Oh damn, he's companion ghosts.
Pathetic mortal.
What kind of a companion ghost runs away?
Rip you in half.
Companion ghost archers. They're not quite Draugr then. Alrighty then. Did want to explore this area first, naturally. Grab some linen wraps, an ancient Nord sword, a pot. Garnet gold, gold garnet ring, gold ancient Nord bow. Okay, you guys don't have any extra dialogue. So we've got Ayla and Farkas at least. This is still a pretty good crew. Not that these companion ghosts have provided too much in the way of challenges yet. Dragon Priest dagger. Wait, what? How's that doing here? I mean, it's not great, but it's called Dragon Priest dagger. Curious. Well, there's some non-living Draugr. Ocean of healing, write books. So they're not really following me, because they're still detecting me. Okay, it's down there. Gold ruby. Gold.
For Kodak.
Oh, they're going to be saying that the whole quest, aren't they? You have a helmet. Neat. Yeah, pretty much only one way to go here.
Did you hear something?
Thought I heard something.
Oh, okay. Some of them are a bit stronger. Are those archers?
Soon you're making me angry. I will return.
Well, it's a shame these guys don't have any loot, but it makes it easier to wait. Eyes are. Oh, sneak's increasing. Ayla can't see us. Ooh, orcish great sword. I don't know why I oohed at that. It's not great. Dwarven sword, amethyst, gold. What the heck? You okay there, Farkas? You appear to be tripping. Oh, there's spiders over here. Ah. Gotcha. Alright.
Good enough.
I suppose it is good enough. Oh, that one had money.
I can't go any further, Shield Brother.
What's up with you, Farkas? What's the matter?
Ever since Dustman's cairn, the big crawly ones have been too much
No,
for me.
Farkas.
Everyone has his weakness, and
No.
this one is mine. I'm not proud, but I will stay back with Vilkas. Give my regards to Ysgramor.
Now that's poor from you. Farkas, that's poor from you, buddy. That is a walk of shame right there. You're in Ysgramor's tomb. One of the legend, like, you're the founder of the Companions. This should be, like, the experience of a lifetime for you. You run into a few spiders and you're like, you know what, I can't go on any further. I cannot face my fear. I'm part of the Companions. I am tough. I am Farkas. Nothing can faze me. Oh, spiders? I'm out, sorry. Yeah, forget all that. I'm just a wimp. That's poor, honestly. There's nothing else to say about that. Ayla, you've got to be...
For Kodak.
Okay. No, Ayla's not disgusted. Well, she's not showing that she's disgusted, but I'm sure she's pretty disgusted at what we've just seen. Like, seriously, this is your founder. Can't you just suck it up? You're next to... Can we not loot these corpses? I thought you could.
For Kodak.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, see? Ayla's got the spirit down. You can't shout for Kodak and then run away because there's spiders. That really is bad. Any of these corpses lootable in any way? Doesn't look like it. Yeah, so far not really multiple directions to go, we're just being taken in one direction.
Hey, watch it!
Don't stand so close when you know I'm gonna have to hit the spiders.
Over here!
Oh, hello, giant frostbite spider. I've been poisoned. Doesn't seem to have affected me too much. Ooh, 2 portions of frostbite venom, aren't you fancy? This one had a gold piece. Yeah, give me those eggs, that's what I'm here for. Okay, I guess we can only get them from like the open looking sacks. Pause. Okay, let's pick this lock. Thought I had you. Arrows, gold, oh, lockpicks, and stamina. Lovely. Right, we're working our way around. We lost a couple of members, but that's okay.
All the living shall fear.
What was that?
Ooh, one hand is up to 75. Ooh, okay. I didn't mean for that to only get one person. Ooh. Come on, Ayla. Ooh, hold on. We are dying here. That one archer dude nearly got us. Oh, I haven't favorited my war axe. Really? I haven't needed to heal once. Well, you deserved an animation, friend. Oh, you had an actual weapon we can take. Oh no. Oh, I missed my chance to take it. Get all of those white caps. Okay, came in here. Got those. Yeah, I guess the companions beat the drivers, huh? You'd probably expect them to. Healing and bombing tool. 2 of those. Blue butterfly wing and elf's ear. Do you like the addition of satchels into the game? Oh, elven sword is too much. Okay, well probably ancient old bow, weight 12, value 45. I guess we got a lot of useless stuff here. These are unique-ish items I'd rather keep. Linen wraps, probably. I see you. Just to double check, we do have one linen wrap. Yeah, okay, we don't need any of these. You've been there, get those caps. We loot this guy? Nope. Almost missed out on 10 whole gold. That would have been unbelievable. No, we're done with linen wraps. Done, I say. Yep. Oh, okay. Beyond final linen wrap. Okay, iron sword, stamina, shield, helmet, gold. Okay, we'll put more stuff back. Pot weight 3, value 5. Rune book weight 2, value 5. That's not as bad actually. To be fair, Ancient Nord Sword is pretty bad. We'll double check. No, we don't need that. Oh, we actually do need an Ancient Nord Sword. We don't need an Ancient Nord Greatsword. Or an Ancient Nord Bow. Or a Battle Axe. Don't need that either. Guess bow can go too.
For Kodak.
Okay, on we go. Onward we press. This looks like an important door. Because it's the only one we can go through, I suppose. This looks like a potential fight room. We need to go in there, but I guess we need to open the door through there. That's a potential fight room. For shizzle. We'll do a quick save just in case things get hairy. Yeah, there are our friends.
Huh?
I sense a presence. Pathetic mortal.
Oh my goodness. It sure is a good thing I saved before I ran into 4 companions. Okay. I've been underestimating them, it's fair to say. Wait. How can I not? Why am I walking now? I'm not over my carry weight? That was weird.
What was that?
I sense a presence.
Oh boy. Yeah. When there's a pack of them, they hit hard. Okay. We managed to isolate 2 of them. Oh my god. Yeah, they're good. They're good. I've not even been paying attention to the voice that's been... But I'm not carrying too much to be able to run now. Why is it saying I am? I'm clearly
Get
under...
away from me.
What? Am I, like, ill or something? Doesn't look like it. Why is Ayla saying get away from me?
I sense a presence. No one hides from the
Alright, let's try and pull some of them over. Ooh. Okay. One down. Light armor's going up. Nice. Yeah, we need to do more power attacks, because that's what does the damage. Okay. These archers can do deceptive damage. Oh, this one's not too bad. Okay. A little bit of tactical retreat. And we're good. Just to check, they didn't leave anything behind, did they? Nothing that could be like a clue to solving this. I was barely listening to the disembodied voice in the background. I was just assuming we were being warned off and told to back away and that kind of thing. Who listens, really? Give me those ruined books. There we go. Alright, the legendary Sancretor. I know we've read a book about Sancretor. I don't know if we've read this one. And we've increased our two-handed skill, so clearly we hadn't read it before. The Legendary City of Sancretor by Metara Chapel. During the Skyrim conquest, First Era 240 to 415, ambitious Highland Earls, envious of the conquest and wealth of their northern cousins in High Rock and Morrowind, looked south over the ramparts of the Geralt Mountains for their opportunities. The Geralt Mountains proved to be too great a barrier, the northern Cyrodiil too poor a prize to reward full-scale Nord invasions. However, Alessia hired many ambitious Nord and Breton warbands as mercenaries, with the promises of rich lands and trade concessions. Once settled among the victorious Alessian Cyrodiils, the Nord and Breton warriors and battle mages were quickly assimilated into the comfortable and prosperous Nibelungian culture. Alessia received a divine inspiration for her slave rebellion at Sancretor, and here she founded her holy city. Sancretor's mines provided some wealth, but the poor soils and harsh climate of a remote mountain site meant it must be supplied with food and goods from the heartlands. Further located on one of the few passes through the Gerals, its fortunes were subject to the instability of relations with Skyrim. When relations were good with Skyrim, it prospered through trade and alliance. When relations were bad with Skyrim, it was vulnerable to siege and occupation by the Nords. With the decline of the Alessian Order, circa First Era 2321, the seat of religious rule of Cyrodiil moved south to the Imperial City. The Sancretor remained a mountain fortress and major religious center until the rise of the Septim dynasty. In Second Era 852, the city was suffering under one of the periodic occupations by Skyrim and High Rock invaders. King Kulakain sent his new general Talos to recapture the city and expel the northern invaders. During his siege, Sancretor was destroyed and abandoned. Realizing the strategic weakness of the site, General Talos, later Tiber Septim, later Talos again, I added that part, resolved to abandon Sancretor, and during his reign no effort was made to rebuild the city or citadel. And why do we have to go there to get his armor in Oblivion? Alessian historians asserted that Sancretor was magically concealed and defended by the gods. Oh, so he left his armor there, then abandoned it. Okay. Records of Sancretor's repeated defeats and occupations by northern invaders gives the lie to this assertion. The entrance to the citadel was indeed concealed by sorcery, and the citadel and its labyrinthine subterranean complex were defended by magical traps and illusions. Yeah, I sort of remember. But their secrets were betrayed to besieging Nords by the Breton enchanters who crafted them. Isn't Joffrey a Breton, and he gave me the key? One enduring feature of the legend of Sancretor is the ancient tombs of the Roman emperors. Following the defeat of the Akaviri invaders, Sancretor enjoyed a brief resurgence of wealth and culture under Raymond Cyrodiil and his descendants, Raymond II and Raymond III. Tracing his ancestry to Saint Alessia and following the tradition that Saint Alessia was buried in the catacombs beneath Sancretor I. That's weird, why have they got Wikipedia-style references in a Skyrim book? Raymond built splendid funerary precincts in the depths of the ancient citadel underpassages. Here, the last Roman emperor, Raymond III, was buried in his tomb with the Amulet of Kings. During the sack of Sancretor, General Talos is said to have recovered the Amulet of Kings from the tomb of Raymond III. Theologians ascribe the long centuries of political and economic turmoil following the collapse of the Raymond dynasty to the loss of the Amulet of Kings, and associate the renaissance of the Cyrodiilic Empire in the Third Era with Tiber Septim's recovery of the amulet from Raymond III too. Okay, so we went back to Sancretor. Sancretor has lain in ruin since the beginning of the Third Age, and the surrounding region is virtually uninhabited, and all communications with the north are through the passes at Coral and Bruma, and Sancretor's citadel and underpassages have become the refuge of various savage goblin tribes. There weren't goblins there, it was skeletons and undead in Oblivion. 1. The is a competing tradition that Saint Alessia is buried on the site of the Temple of the One in the Imperial City. The actual resting place of Saint Alessia is unknown. Oh, interesting. Do you like that book, Ayla? An interesting read for you? Sure hope so. Don't know why I always ask my followers if they enjoyed it. They most likely weren't paying attention. Understandably so, given the circumstances. Pots are 3-5. Troll Skull. Pot, I guess. We're not even at the end yet. There's still one room to go. This is a weird little structure. Do these break apart?
Be careful.
Since when does Ayla the Huntress tell people to be careful? I'll do what I want. But I'll quick save first. Then I'll do what I want. No. No.
For Kodak.
Oh, she gets to the burial chamber, speak to Kodak.
For Kodak.
Alright, well let's look around this chamber first. Because there's going to be a battle here. So there's no container nearby. I could just drop another pot. Maybe a great sword? No, but
For Kodak.
goblet plates. Satchel Daedra heart. Ectoplasm, Elzir, Potion of Stamina. I'm pretty sure we have a Daedra heart. Sure we've come across one of those before. Not sure about ectoplasm. Daedra heart, yes. Ectoplasm, no. Okay. We'll hang on to the Daedra heart, and then we'll eat. No, we'll hang on to the ectoplasm, and we'll eat the Daedra heart. Oh, restore health. Nice. Delicious. Do we have a pot as well? Yes. We can drop our last remaining one here. Iron shield. Ancient Nord Greatsword, although I feel like we're probably going to drop that. Ancient Nord Helmet. I don't know if we've seen one of those before. I'm carrying too much, but have some mercy on me, game. I don't really deserve it. I'm picking up pots. I'm even tempted by that one. Let's see what's up here. Rune book, plate. Okay. Now's probably the time to drop the greatsword. And probably anything to Alright, 2.5 then. I guess rune books can go.
For Kodak.
Oh, you sort of yeeted everything there. Alright, let's check up here. Sorry, Kodak, I'm sure what you have to say is very important. Let's open that just in case we need a way out. Ooh. Shield of Ysgramor. Weight 12, value 1715. Jeez. Magic resist 20%, increase health by 20. Shame it's... well, I don't really use shield anyway. Heavy or light, but... neat. Lord Amethyst. Wait, was that flawed or flawless? Maybe it was flawless. 277 gold. Ring of Stamina. Increase your stamina by 30 points. That's something to think about. 30 stamina or 15% increase in one-handed attacks. I'll take the increase. Scaled horn armor. 80 armor. Pretty good. Do we need a skull? Yeah, we actually do need a skull. So we'll hang on to that one. Farming tool 4 is the worst one here. We've got worse items to drop. Like say iron swords. Let's have a look at that armor actually. Scaled horn armor 80. Dark seducer armor is 88. Okay. Still got the superior armor. Alright, let's save just in case something goes wrong here. Alright, Ayla, don't worry. Okay, Kodak. I don't want to activate this just yet because I don't know what it's going to do.
Greetings, shield brother.
Kodak, is that you?
Of course. My fellow harbingers and I have been warming ourselves here, trying to evade hearsay.
But there's nobody else here.
You see only me because your heart knows only me as the companion's leader.
What about Skewer? Is he
I
here?
wager old Vignar could see half a dozen of my predecessors. And I see them all. The ones in Sovngarde, the ones trapped with me in Hearsee's realm. And they all see you. You've brought honor to the name of the companions. We won't soon forget it.
I'm glad we got this chat. Vilkas said you can still be cured.
Did he now? I can only hope. You still have the witches' heads. Excellent.
Carrying them with me for days.
It will release their magic. For me at least.
Okay, so we've been carrying around those witches for several episodes. And now they finally have a use. Once we put the head into the fire, hopefully that should cure Kodak of his lycanthropy, even if though he's already dead. At least free his spirit anyway. Yeah. Burn witch's head.
What was that?
Oh, Kodak's wolf spirit. Should I be hitting it? Probably. There we go.
Get away from me.
Why, Ayla? See, that wasn't so hard. How do you feel, Kodak?
Greetings, shield brother.
He kind of saw it, but we've killed your beast spirit, by the way.
And so slain the beast inside of me. I thank you for this gift. The other harbingers remain trapped by hearsay. Perhaps from Sovngarde, the heroes of old can join me in their rescue.
They seem much too...
The harrowing of the hunting grounds. It would be a battle of such triumph.
They seem to care too much about feasting
Someday
to care.
you'll join us in that battle. But for today, return to your rest. Triumph in your victory.
Yeah,
And lead the companions to further.
there we go. I'm the leader now. Let's go. Oh. I wasn't supposed
Did
to
I
talk to
hear
me.
right? Did he say you were to lead the companions? Did
Hell
I hear
yeah.
right? Did he say you were to lead the companions?
That's right, Ayla. So that's interesting. Kodak wants me to go back to Sovngarde. I've done that, don't worry. I've met everyone there. I've said hello to Ysgramor. No, I'm not going to provoke Ayla. He did indeed. Do you want me to show you his journal where he goes on to explain why he sees me as the best leader and why he doesn't think you're cut out for the job?
You've earned the right. Your strength and honor are apparent to all. And it's my honor to be first to address you as Harbinger. Let's go tell the others.
Alright. Do you have any more dialogue?
You're someone who can get things done. I like that.
Oh. Are you going back to Jorvaska?
Eventually. But this is the tomb of Iskramor. I think I'm just going to commune for a bit. This place is worthy of some time. You go on ahead. I'll see you back there.
Fair enough. I cured Kodak, as if she didn't know that.
And that's exactly what the old man wanted. I'm glad we could give it to him.
Kodak said I should leave the companions now.
I'll be honest, I wouldn't have expected it. But that may just be because I remember when you were just a whelp who was begging to join.
Yeah, just a couple of weeks ago,
man
right?
Trusted you, so I'll trust you.
Train me to
I'll
be better
show
at
you
archery.
what I know.
I'm just spending money on training because why not? Just for the level progress, why not? Follow me, I need your help.
Let's not waste any time.
Alright. Are we... We're not full. Are we? How are we full? Oh, do those heads weigh stuff now? Okay. Fair enough. Hey, Ayla.
We've stopped. What is it?
I need to trade some things
What do
with
you
you.
need to take?
I need to take stuff, but I might want to take stuff. Whiterun gate key. Why do you have a Whiterun gate key? Skyforged steel dagger. Hey, I might want her. Ayla's shield. She has a particular shield. I wouldn't take Ayla's shield from her, would I? For the unique item. I just might. Sorry, Ayla. I'm gonna take your dagger too. I think. Let's see if I need a Skyforge. Skyforge steel greatsword. I do need a dagger. Yep. Whiterun gate key. Well, I'll give you some stuff back. Don't get me wrong. What's the best bow we have? Imperial bow. I mean, we'll just give a bunch of stuff anyway. I guess we'll give her back the steel dagger. For now. Oh, she wears the armor you give her. Or what if I give you the shield of Ysgramor? Yeah, I bet you like that. Books. Hey, take Kodak's journal. I did promise to let you read it. Wow. Pretty much everything.
Let's go. What do you need to take?
I just wanted to see what she's using. Ring of Stamina, Shield of Ysgramor, Scaled Horn Armor, and Leather Helmet. Okay. And Elven Sword. You know what? Yeah, you hang on to those, Ayla.
Lead on then.
Oh. Is there something we missed over here? Oh, this goes to Skyrim. So I guess maybe that takes us back to the start. Whatever this is. Which we could probably only get to from up here. Right, now we can go back to grabbing stuff willy-nilly. That's the best thing about a follower. They're just the best pack mules. I can take stuff without caring now. For the most part. We went solo for a while, but now we've got Ayla the Huntress by our side. And we're back to the start. Hey Farkas, hey Vilkas, I'm your new leader, what's up? Is there any dialogue, or... I guess maybe because Ayla's my follower. Not so much.
May the gods watch over your battles, friend.
You've been a good friend to me. That means something.
Oh, yeah, did we...
Alright then.
Oh, the quest is technically complete, okay.
Vilkas said you're the new Kodak. I don't know what that means, but you seem honorable, so that's good.
So will I.
I'm looking for work.
We've gotten a letter about someone needing some muscle out in the Pale. I don't know what the fight is about, and that's not our business anyway. I just need you to go out there, look tough, and scare this milk drinker into submission. No more than that. I don't want to hear about a killing, understand?
I can handle that.
Get to it then.
Come to me with questions. I know our history almost as well as Vignar by now.
Intimidate Brynna, Marillis, and Dawnstar.
Skjor says that I have the strength of Ysgramor, and my brother has his smarts.
Are you going back to Jorvaska?
I go where my brother goes. I think he wants to look around some more.
You have your own mind, Farkas. You can go where you want. I cured Kodak.
He's not a werewolf anymore? Even dead? This is a good thing.
Kodak said I should lead the companions now.
Oh, you don't have to worry about any problems from me. I do what I'm told. Congratulations.
Oh, that's nice of you.
Mm-hmm.
What does Vilkas have to say about it?
What brings you to me? Find some strange creature in your travels?
Are you going back to Jorvaska?
Not right now. I'm going to look at some of these carvings. I wonder if Ysgramor ever set foot here while he was alive. But you don't have to stay if you don't want to. I'll see you back at the Jorvaskr. Stories to tell the others, eh?
I guess so. I killed Kodak. I'm telling anyone that will listen.
Yes, you brought honor to him, even after his death. A worthy outcome for a worthy warrior.
Kodak said I should leave the companions now.
If you had told me a few months ago that some outsider I had never heard of would lead the companions, I might have slit your throat.
Bit of an overreaction.
But I've seen what you can do, and heard of the love that Kodak had for you. The trust. Let's hope you can show that his heart was not deceived. Good luck, my friend.
I mean, I've done pretty much everything to lead you guys as much as I can.
Until next time.
Alright. Wait, Farkas already left? Before he follows you everywhere. If we activate Ysgramor, I think we can get... Oh, there was one thing I forgot to say about the cave. So, if you put another witch's head in the fire, you can actually fight your own wolf spirit, I think, and you can cure yourself of werewolfism. And I was aware of that. But I'm choosing not to do that because it's not really giving me any drawbacks at the moment. So I know you don't get like the well-rested bonus from sleeping, but I don't do that anyway, so I'm more than happy just to keep werewolfism for now, but I'll keep the heads handy just in case I ever need to get rid of it for some reason. I don't know, there might be a reason to get rid of it.
I wouldn't have expected someone like you to be the harbinger, but Kodak trusted your judgment, and so will I.
I think if I activate Ysgramor, I can take Wulfred back. And it doesn't actually close everything off.
Come to me with questions. I know our history almost as well as Vignar by now, except I can remember it.
Okay, Vilkas, you don't need to butter me up. I love you, man. You don't need to prove yourself to me. 28 damage. Well, I guess because my two-handed sucks, but yeah, we get to keep Wulfrad as well. That's another nice little gift.
It's a Nordic rune, thousands of years old.
Thank you for the commentary there, Ayla. Yes, that it sure is. Let's go back to Riverwood and introduce Ayla to the village. Hopefully Lily is not jealous somewhere that I'm partnering up with another lady. Oh, you don't see Faendal here very often.
Divine smile on you, friend.
I'm spoken for, you know, so don't get any ideas.
Do you see that I have a girl with me already? Unbelievable. Okay, let's go mess around with some alchemy. Oh, we just needed that to increase our alchemy, just a tad bit. Not too much. Come on, Ayla. You're welcome in this room. It's the secret blades hideout, but...
Let's get going. What do you need to take?
Yeah, I guess anything you're not using there. I can just take her money. Shoot, I'm taking her money. Oh, that's the money I paid her for the training, isn't it? Wait, did I pay her for training? Yeah, it was Ayla I paid for training. And you just grab that back. Lovely. Yeah, you can keep the leather helmet, the scaled one armor, the ring of stamina, and the shield of Ysgramor. Keep some arrows too.
Let's go.
I don't know if we picked up any food this episode. That never happens. Ingredients. We'll put back a couple of skeever tails. Alright, there we go. Companions quest line is complete. We are the leader of the companions. I don't know if that actually comes with any benefits. Now that I'm thinking about it, I might have to look that up. No one told me about any benefits. Maybe if I go back to Jorvaska, there'll be some benefits. Maybe Jorlund gives me like a super sword, or... Yeah, I really don't know what people have to offer. I guess the fact that I can ask them to follow me, like Ayla, Farkas, and Vilkas, willing to follow me, so I guess that is a benefit in itself. But there it is, Glory of the Dead complete. We attended Kodlak's funeral. We retrieved his fragment. We gave it to Jorlund, who then very quickly fixed Wulfrad. We met the Circle and agreed to go to Ysgramor's tomb to try and free Kodlak Whitemane from his werewolfism, so we did. Vilkas had a sudden guilt trip, so he couldn't go beyond the first room. Farkas was scared of spiders, so he couldn't go beyond that point with us. It was only Ayla the Huntress who was brave enough to stick with us all the way, take down all of the companion ghosts, and then eventually Jorlund's werewolf spirit, once we put the witch into the fire, the witch's head into the fire. And yeah, we freed Kodlak, so his spirit can now go to Sovngarde and rest with his fellow Nord heroes. Rest in peace, Kodak Whitman. It was an honor. Alright, and that's that. In the next episode, I believe we're just going to do a simple blacksmith tutorial quest. We got the craft an iron dagger quest. I think we're just going to do that. Go through. I think it is just a smithing tutorial. So that was the next quest we received after the companions. I'm just remembering when we went into Whiterun for the first time, we obviously ran into Ayla and all the other companions killing the giant, and that's how we learned about the companions. So that was the first time we went in there, and we got a whole bunch of quests from talking to a bunch of people from around there. But yeah, the companions quest line, pretty interesting. It felt like it was a little bit short though. I know they filled the gaps with some of the Radiant quests, but it did feel like you've joined and now you're a werewolf very quickly. You learn the secret very quickly. Kodlak's dead, and then you're the leader. It just, yeah, it did feel like it happened very, very quickly. But still, an interesting quest. A little bit more juice to just a fighters guild, where the guild is like cursed with werewolfism. Some people like it. Ayla likes being a werewolf. So did Skjor before he died. Farkas and Vilkas seems like they're a little bit on the fence, but maybe after what we did to Kodlak, maybe they'll change their minds as well. Yeah, I don't know if there's too much else to say on the companions, really. I didn't really use werewolfism much, because I have to be able to loot my opponents, and that's very important to me. I could have cured myself of it, but chose not to. I don't know if that's going to impact anything in a future quest line. We'll see. But I think I still can, if I just make sure I don't lose those heads. We've got Ayla as a follower now. We've got Wulfrad. We've got the Shield of Ysgramor, which we've loaned to Ayla for her use for now. So yeah, that is it for the Companions questline. I hope you guys have enjoyed this. Hope to see you in the next episode. Probably not going to be too long. We're just going to be learning a bit about smithing. But yeah, it is what it is. It's a quest, so we're going to do it. See you next time. Goodbye.